Good morning once again. A friend of mine persuaded me to revisit the book of Think and Grow Rich, especially on the chapters talking of self-confidence formula. And that is probably from page 52 to page 58, you'll find the self-confidence formula. So today again, we want to discuss that page and see what we can cover from it, because I believe it's by repeating. Faith comes by hearing and hearing and hearing, ladies and gentlemen. So don't be bored when you have incidences where we have to repeat chapters or we have to repeat verses in order to get it through, because we believe faith comes by hearing and hearing and hearing. Ours is to receive requests and respond to them. So on the same vein, we are talking of the chapter of faith, the book Think and Grow Rich. And it starts like this. Faith is the head chemist of the mind. Blend faith with any of the 4 positive emotions and the subconscious mind will pick it immediately. Self-confidence is required to ensure only the positive emotions prevail. Self-confidence formula. First, I know I have the ability to achieve the object of my definite purpose in life. Therefore, I demand of myself persistent, continuous action towards its attainment, and I have now promise to render such action. First, I know I have the ability to achieve the object of my definite purpose in life. Therefore, I demand of myself persistent, continuous action towards its attainment, and I here and now promise to render such action. First, I know I have the ability to achieve the object of my definite purpose in life. Therefore, I demand of myself persistent, continuous action towards its attainment, and I here and now promise to render such action. First, I know I have the ability to achieve the object of my definite purpose in life. Therefore, I demand of myself persistent, continuous action towards its attainment, and I here and now promise to render such action. Number 2, second, I realize that the dominating thoughts of my mind will eventually reproduce themselves in outward physical action and gradually transform themselves into physical reality. Therefore, I concentrate my thoughts for 30 minutes daily upon the task of thinking the person I intend to become, thereby creating in my mind a clear mental picture of that person. Second, I realize the dominating thoughts of my mind will eventually reproduce themselves in outward physical action and gradually transform themselves into physical reality. Therefore, I will concentrate my thoughts for 30 minutes daily upon the task of thinking of the person I intend to become, thereby creating in my mind a clear mental picture of that person. Second, I realize the dominating thoughts of my mind will eventually reproduce themselves in outward physical action and gradually transform themselves into physical reality. Therefore, I'll concentrate my thoughts for 30 minutes daily upon the task of thinking the person I intend to become, thereby creating in my mind a clear mental picture of that person. Second, I realize the dominating thoughts of my mind will eventually reproduce themselves in outward physical action and gradually transform themselves into physical reality. Therefore, I will concentrate my thoughts for 30 minutes daily upon the task of thinking the person I intend to become, thereby creating in my mind a clear mental picture of that person. Second, I realize the dominating thoughts of my mind will eventually reproduce themselves into outward physical action and gradually transform themselves into physical reality. Therefore, I concentrate my thoughts for 30 minutes daily upon the task of thinking the person I intend to become, thereby creating in my mind a clear mental picture of that person. Third, I know through the principle of autosuggestion, any desire that I persistently hold in my mind will eventually seek expression through some practical means of attaining the object back of it. Therefore, I devote 10 minutes daily to demanding of myself the development of self-confidence. Fourth, I have clearly written down a description of my definite chief aim in life, and I will continue and I'll never stop trying until I have sufficient self-confidence for its attainment. Remember, the simple method that we have adapted in this approach is keep on reading, keep on reciting the words, not only reading. I know this sounds primarily like, because it involves reciting words continuously and persistently. And we'll say at our age, we are past that. At our age, we should be demonstrating that we know better than that. Yes, The ideal scenario is that you should be demonstrating that you know better than that. But remember the words of Les Brown. Something worth doing is worth doing badly until you get it right. Remark my words again. Something worth doing is worth doing badly until you get it right. We are always being told, or we are always constantly being trained that something worth doing is worth doing well. Yes, it's great, it's wonderful, it's worth doing well. If something is worth doing. But something which is really, 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 really worth doing, it means just not ordinarily worth doing, but very, 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 very much worth doing, is worth doing badly until you get it right. The recitation of the success of the secret self-confidence formula is that by development of this self-confidence formula, by the building on that, we move ourselves one notch higher. So it's so important to us that we should move to that one notch higher so that we become receptive to the second level. Remember, it is only by development, self-confidence, that you start building on the habit of faith. You cannot have faith before you have self-confidence. So you are using this anchor to catapult us to this level of faith, the first stage of faith. And that is why it's important that this is not given a chance. It has to work. There are 5 points. Those points have to be crammed by the mind, and it has to be thought about and built on until it becomes part of our thinking. And it's a situation which we cannot compromise on. You cannot say, okay, the book has got several pages, so let's look at the final, the end pages, we look at it later. No, it is part of the growth process. We have to insist on making a headway there. And whichever the way we know about going through it, it's only by repeating it and repeating it and repeating it until it enters. We started with number 1, and on number 1 we found that the main focus was to identify that I have the ability to achieve the objective of my definite purpose in life. Therefore, I demand of myself persistent, continuous action. It's a very simple question. It's a very simple equation. It simply says, I'm aware I have the ability to move forward. Therefore, what remains outstanding is now how determined I am to move forward. And in order to demonstrate my determination, I demand of myself persistent, continuous action towards its attainment. What about you? What are your needs? What are you made of? You know whether you have education or not, whether you have a college degree or not, whether you have even a primary school certificate or not, you are capable of getting to a goal. The only thing which is binding you back, the only thing which is holding you back, is that you are not persistent to yourself. I have a friend somewhere, I used to have a friend somewhere who you would tell them everything and they would receive the idea very positively. Tell them, let's do this, they'll tell you. You tell them, now I want to put you in charge of 20 people and I want you to force them to work. And really when you come back, you find them really forcing these people to work. Supervision was her strong idea. She supervised even 30 people and make them work and shout at them and make them come to order. But the very moment you told her, I want you to look after yourself and set a target for yourself, she would become certainly hostile. Tell you it cannot be done, telling you it's not fair to herself, telling you, then you start realizing how ruinous it is to lack self-discipline, to try to look for success from the exterior rather than from the interior. When you're looking for success in the interior, you question yourself, you set benchmarks for yourself, and you start following them through. But when you look around and say, I want those farmers to work, till that land until evening. I want that cart pusher to push his cart for 5 more extra miles, and I'll supervise that. When you do that, but you are not committed towards making yourself become responsible, become in charge, become dedicated and committed on your own goal, then that is vanity. The first success that we need in our progress path is success over self. Success over self. Repeat after me, please. Success over self. Because once you achieve that success over self, once you create the necessary ingredients for that success over self, you'll find that you are moving yourself quietly to a different level. Even if it's in a state of depression, as you speak, as you talk forward, as you set up a clear plan, the depression moves back. The worries move back, because really the worry occupies a state where there is nothing. But the moment worry gets that place, you are busy. As we have read on a certain book before, I think this was a direct line by Nightingale. He says, are you aware that 70% of things that you worry about do not ever happen at all? 70% do not ever happen at all. Anything that you worry about, they're just things which you're keeping your mind busy because it was less busy. But the very moment you define for it what to be busy about, those worries move out of the way. So the first step that we have to grab on ourselves is to grab ourselves by the collar and say, we have 5 points in the self-confidence for me. The first simply says, I want to demand of myself to achieve my goal. The second talks of, I realize the dominating thoughts of my mind will eventually reproduce themselves in outward physical action. That every kind of thought that comes into your mind will, in the long run, clothe itself and come into reality. This is something that we see everywhere. Every thought that comes into your mind finally will clothe itself and become a reality. So why not only allow good thoughts to occupy your mind? Negative thoughts can go very far, can take position at the very far corners of the planet, because they are not relevant to you and they are not beneficial to you if they manifest themselves. Now, develop focus on the things that you want to happen, knowing that by cultivating them in your mind, by constantly sowing them in your mind and dropping water, sowing them in your mind like tomatoes and dropping water, by just sowing them in your mind, you are definitely ensuring that those millions come a period of time, whether it's in 2 months' time, sorry for this, whether it's in 2 months' time, or in 3 months' time, or in 1 year's time, that we're bound to grow. The first basic thing that we need is to have a clear mind, have clarity of purpose, have clarity of determination, and constantly keep on the track. That is the second item. Let's look at the third one. The third, it says, I know through the principle of suggestion that any desire that I persistently hold in my mind will eventually seek expression through some practical means of the object part of it. More or less like number 2. Just now places the concept of auto-suggestion. Says, what do you suggest to yourself? Because remember, constantly we are always suggesting something for ourselves, whether that thing you are suggesting to yourself is useful or not, whether you are aware of it or not. Constantly an old song just keeps on ringing on our minds, at the background of our brains, whether you like it or not. And because you never know its significance, or you never know how to remove it, so that you get the new song, you always assume that, yes, it's okay, that's a song I had a long time ago. You don't know it's that song which you had a long time ago, which constantly keeps you on the state that you were in long time ago. The level you're moving towards is that you must escape from the circle, you must break out from the circle, you must keep out of what has held us to. And it's not difficult. The science of self-transformation is that constantly we have to change ourselves from the previous to the current, even on our thoughts, even on the minds, the thoughts which deliberately linger through our minds. And that is why you find that there are some people who, when they start on their path of progress, you see, they change even their entire attire, even the dressing changes, even everything they have around themselves changes, because they are cognizant of the fact that they want to shift. And that probably takes us back to the concept of astrology, that we find there are some astrological patterns. Say like the people born in the month of March, very familiar with that. When you find them in the morning, when it's doing something different in the afternoon, you'll find them totally 100%. They shall have changed. Even the dressing is different. They are doing something different from what they were doing some time back. That's just food for thought. Be ready to change. Be ready to transform yourself. This journey we are walking together, the transformation we are doing together, because we want to get to the common destination. What we don't want is to remain in Canada. We have to move forward. We cannot remain forever in Egypt. Number 4, I have clearly written down a description of my definite chief aim in life. I will never stop trying until I have achieved sufficient self-confidence for its attainment. It simply says you are aware that you have clearly written down a description of your definite chief aim. Have you written your goal? Have you written your ambition? Have you written where you want to go? Because that becomes a key thing in life. That becomes a key thing in life. Put it in writing. Commit it into paper. What you now want to get in the future, we cannot constantly gamble about it. What we now want to have in our future, we must be committed to write it down in our present. We must take the first step of faith. When you are told, write it down, immediately after this discussion, take a paper and pen, write it down. Even me, the reader of the book, from that one, my process of self-transformation, if I wrote a previous one and my faith on it has declined and time has passed, we always say it's never too late. Strike that paper, write a new one, and say, I start again. The same building of self-confidence formula starts from the time you realize that you want to be moving. That's like the process of salvation. When somebody is saved, gets a challenge of a life or in the middle of life, what happens? They in the middle of life, they backslide and say, fine, I realize that something happened. So I need to, again, accept my Savior. I mean, they don't look back and say, okay, let's use the old formula. They reset their internal clock and set the path on. So that is what probably, not probably, but in reality, that's what in reality this chapter is talking about. Set your goal, and if you had an old one and it's not working, set your goal afresh. 5th, I fully realize that no wealth of position can long endure unless built upon truth and justice. No wealth or position can long endure unless built through wealth and justice. Truth and justice. Majority of things that we have in life will be as a result of our practical effort. The fleeting experiences of joy which come without any effort also fleetingly go away. And because we don't have ability to control them, we don't have ability to stop them, we don't have ability to take charge of them, they will just pass by. But we are saying if we know how to build a nest for sparrows, sparrows will come in our farm. Because we build the nest, they live the nest, and they'll come in and stay in our farm. Master the act of creation. Master the act of creating, fostering events and fostering environment. Because if it's done properly, then that is our sure way of salvation. Not a guaranteed way of salvation. Not the other one where there's no certainty. But this one will be certain, this one will be known, and this one will be acceptable. Yeah, so it moves further that an engaged in no transaction, he does not benefit all whom it affects. And the question is, how many relations we ever enter? Who does not benefit the person who is affected? Make sure that we engage people. Make sure that we involve them. Make sure that we cater for their goodwill. They are really hard times. They are really difficult situations. But be willing to give somebody something in exchange. Keep your heart open. Keep your spirit strong. And move forward and solve problems. Because that is what we are supposed to do. Solve problems. Solve problems. Being the politician that we are, solve problems. Being the faith people that we have, solve problems. Being the preacher that you are in the common church, solve problems. Solve problems. Being the community leader that you may be somewhere, solve problems. Because when you solve problems, you attract more people around. They get solutions to their problem. When you don't solve problems, then of what value are you? So chapter 5 talks of how to eliminate, how to step down the feeling of worthlessness. I will eliminate hatred, envy, jealousy, selfism, and